Hey guys, another Bluetooth helmet comms review just for you. Today we're going to be having a look at the Fodsports FX8 Air. So guys, I'm not going to make this a long-winded video. This is just going to be the nitty-gritty, get down to the points of what's important, what we like to see in Bluetooth comms. As you know, long battery life, loud volume, clear audio, decent range, and of course, ease of use. They've got to be easy to work, or with gloves on your helmet while you're riding along. So a quick couple of specs on this one, guys. The good thing with Fodsports is they do have a whole range of different comms units that you can choose from. They vary in price depending on what features you want. The FX8 Air is pretty much one of the budget models. It only supports two people talking at the same time, so it's not one of the group intercom, but you can also pair it to a phone. So you can pair it to a phone as well as another intercom, obviously. Price wise, of course, all of the Fodsports ones are cheaper than your Cena and your Cardos. Usually you're looking at around $83 for this one, US dollars. Now if you order off Fodsports website, you will get free shipping worldwide, so pretty good. They do have them on special at the moment for $66 roughly. And also we have a 12% off code if you type in MVDBR. Now that can only be used on the official website, but if you're in Australia and you want to grab these quicker and not have to wait for international shipping, you can get them off eBay. Fodsports have local stock in Australia. You can buy them through eBay. As I said, there'll be a link for that in the description as well, guys. Now these are Bluetooth 5.0. They also have an FM radio function as well as supporting voice commands. Now I can't find any information on the website or in the user manual about talk time, or standby time, anything like that on these, but they do have a 900 milliamp hour battery, which is pretty decent. So I'm thinking that it shouldn't have too much trouble getting through a full day of intercom use or listening to music or whatever you want to do with them. They also have what they call 3 different sound effects. I think they're just basically different graphic equalizer settings. So you've got like a bass boost, a mid-range boost, and a treble boost as well. Fodsports claim you get a 1,000 meter range with this guy. So, around that 1 kilometer mark is pretty decent. Obviously, as with all Bluetooth stuff, that's direct line of sight range. Once you get into between the trees and foliage and stuff, that drastically shortens. They are IP65 water resistant as well, so you don't have to worry if it rains or whatever. And they do also do universal pairing, so you should be able to pair this with your V6 Plus or your Cena or whatever other brands of units. Alright, so having a quick look at what's included in the box, guys. Obviously we get instructions and the Bluetooth unit itself. It does have a foldable antenna, so you can pop that up if you need that extra range. You do actually get 2 microphones included with this, so you get the boom mic and also just the plain wired mic. And you can plug those in with this plug. The speakers plug into the unit with what looks like a mini USB plug. I'm not really sure exactly what sort of a plug it is, but it is, sort of a proprietary sort of plug. It would have been good if they had just used the 3.5mm standard jack for the speakers and microphone, but it's okay. And of course you also get that standard soft wired mic, as I mentioned. This I'm not too sure about. It's an audio cable, apparently a 2.5mm to 3.5mm jack on that cable. So I think you can plug in like a GPS unit or something directly into the Bluetooth unit for a wired audio connection. And of course on the bottom of the unit you have the USB-C port for charging. So I'm thinking that means that because the speakers and the charge port are separate, you should be able to charge it on the go if you have to. So if it goes flat and you still want to be using it, you can just plug in a USB and keep going. Just one more thing to be aware of, guys. The USB-C port on these is fairly slim. So some USB-C plugs won't actually fit in here. That one will not. Even this one here won't fit in there. But this one here will. So basically that's 1 out of 3 that I happen to have laying around here will fit. Obviously the cables that come with the units will fit, they'll charge it, but yeah, just be aware that you won't be able to plug any old USB-C in there. So before you go away camping or whatever, make sure that you have one that will fit. And finally you get 2 types of mounts with this one. So you get a clip-on mount and also an adhesive mount. Okay, I'll just quickly go over the buttons on the unit and how to operate it, guys. It's very simple. I think that this will be quite easy to use with gloves on and everything because you've got nicely spaced out buttons, a nice big jog dial there. Unlike the old V6 units that we were using previously, as you can see, they just have buttons and a whole lot of them very close together, so it can be difficult to use. So we do actually have a button here in the center of the jog dial and a button here. So you hold those both down to turn the unit on. So it is very easy to press those with one hand. Okay, you've got your intercom button here, which will connect and disconnect you from another rider. I believe this button here will turn on and off your music if you're connected to your phone through Bluetooth. The small button up here is the mode button. As far as I know, it switches through the different equalizer modes, so the bass boost and all that stuff. It probably does other things as well, but I'm not too sure. And these are your forward and back buttons. Okay, so if you want to skip through tracks on your phone, skip forward, skip back. Also, if you hold down the skip forward button for more than 3 seconds, I think it'll turn on the FM radio. And of course the jog dial for volume. And just turn it off, same as turning it on. Okay guys, so to pair one FX8 Air to another, when you first turn them on and they don't have any pairing stored in them, they will automatically go into passive pairing mode. If they don't automatically go into pairing mode, you want to press and hold down the multifunction button here until that starts flashing blue and red on one unit, and then on the other unit you want to hold down the intercom connection unit until it starts flashing blue and red again. I think that makes that one the master unit. So it's as easy as that. They're connected now for audio. I'm not going to show you how to pair it to your phone because I'm using my phone to record the audio at the moment, but obviously it's very simple, same deal. Hold down your multifunction button until you've got a flashing red and blue. Go into your phone settings, search for Bluetooth devices. You'll find the FX8 Air and connect it up. Easy as. So when you power them on, they do seem to connect up to each other real quickly. So I'm hoping that in real world use they will reconnect to each other quite quickly and easily if they get, if you get separated and disconnected. It is also very easy to pair the FX8 Air with the V6 Interphone 6 riders. I'll show you how to do that right now. Turn on both units.
Welcome to Fodsports Bluetooth communication system.
We'll set the V6 into passive pairing mode by holding down the A button. Get a blue and red flashing light here. On this one we'll set it into active pairing mode, so hold down the intercom button until this flashes blue and red.
Device connected.
Easy as that. So these two are now paired with each other. So as you know guys, these V6 units, that unit can be paired up with 5 other intercoms, but you can only talk to one at a time. These guys will only pair with one phone and one other intercom, so yeah, something to be aware of. So that's pretty much all I can tell you about these units at the moment, guys. What we will do is get out and test the range, we'll test the volume, and we'll also test how easy they reconnect to each other if they become disconnected by distance or whatever. We won't be able to test out the battery life until a full day's ride, but I think that there shouldn't be too much trouble with that. Anyway, let's jump on the bikes and check them out. Alrighty guys, we're out here testing the Fodsports FX8 Air. The moto chick there on the 390, giving us the Queen's wave. So far so good. Yeah, you scoot boy, scoot. So yeah, just putting around at town speed so far. Seems good, very clear, very loud, well, loud enough. If you turn the dial and it goes boop, 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 it sort of makes a different noise when it's maxed out. Yeah. So yeah, we just turned both the units on and they connected up straight away. No worries at all. So we'll test out if they reconnect when we go out of range. because that's very handy. Alright, so at 70 k's an hour, still perfectly audible. We don't have earplugs in yet, so we're going to try them with earplugs as well. You can hear me alright, eh? Yeah, cool. Yep, all loud as. So I was just saying to Nat that the speakers with the Fodsports do come with little spaces that you can put in between your helmet and the speaker, so it moves the speaker out closer to your ear a little bit. You know, as long as you've got room in there in your helmet so that it's not pushing up against your ear too hard, but it does help to get the speakers closer to your ear so you can hear better. So I've done that with both of our helmets. But yeah, we do have the volume maxed out on this Intercom, so I don't know how we're going to go with earplugs. Okay, we're doing 100 now. Can you hear me alright? Yeah, so you got to sort of speak up a bit, but you know, it's definitely doable. I have tested these with the music from your phone, guys, with the Bluetooth. It's really loud, it's beautiful. It's actually louder than the original V6, which I find to be loud enough, but only just with the music. These ones are super loud, so if you want to listen to music, definitely the FX8 Air is a winner. And with those equalizer settings, you can sort of tune the music into your taste with the earplugs. So yeah, guys, with no earplugs and, you know, doing 100 kilometers an hour, yeah, on loud ass bikes, we're pretty much sweet. These are definitely better than the V6 Plus that we tested out recently. Yeah, we couldn't hear each other even doing town speeds. Alright, I'll let you get ahead. I'll slow down a bit. If they cut out, or when they cut out, just slow down a little bit so I can catch up. Well, that was breaking up a little bit then. It's breaking up a little bit already. Yep. So we're getting a little bit of distance between us now, guys. Probably about 50 meters, 50 to 100. All good? Alright, as she goes around this corner, it might break up. Still hear me? Yeah, it's crackling now. Pretty badly. Now we've got clear line of sight again. Still there? So you're going over this hill. I think she's gone out of range. Bluetooth definitely does not penetrate through any obstacles. The comms just said that the device is disconnected, so obviously Nat's gotten too far out of range, so we'll see if it automatically reconnects when I catch up. If I can catch up. It hasn't connected yet. So we have no auto reconnect. We even had this close range. Okay, so we'll give it a minute. Yeah, no, it's obviously not going to reconnect, not in any kind of timely fashion anyway, but I'll hit the intercom button and see what happens. Nothing. You there? So Nat hit her, you hit your button, didn't you? Yeah, and it's reconnected. I was pressing mine and nothing was happening, so a bit strange. Actually, yeah, do you want to just pull over here? Can you stop in time? I just want to throw my earplugs in. Do you want to bother doing yours or not? Alright. So we're going to throw earplugs in, guys, and try that out. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Through the earplugs?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay, earplugs in. You can hear me alright? Can you speak up a little bit? Yeah, okay, I can hear you alright. It's not as loud as I'd like it to be with the earplugs, sort of, but it's usable. But yeah, I can only sort of just hear you. It's not, I've sort of got to make an effort to listen hard. Alright guys, we're doing the range test. So I've got the geo tracker going. Alright, 200 meters, how's that? All good? Yeah. Meters. Sorry? I do now. 500 meters. Starting to break up a little bit. It's only if I turn my head, so like if the antennas are facing each other, they should be okay. 600, 650, 700, still there. Cutting out. Okay, 800, 900, still there. Disconnected. So yeah, we lost it at about 900, guys, and that's clear line of sight there. So they do say a kilometre, so that's pretty close. We'll give them a chance to reconnect again. Back. Oh, there. So it automatically reconnected that time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's alright now. I didn't reconnect automatically. Nat was pressing the button. Yeah, about 900 I think it totally cut out. It said disconnected.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. They say a kilometre for these.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Definitely very loud with music with my phone. Anyway, I'm assuming that all sort of phone Bluetooth connections would be similar. So yeah, really loud with earplugs in. You can crank your music and bop along on the bike, no worries at all. With earplugs and the intercom, could be a little bit louder, but definitely usable, I think. Even if you really need to have a bit of a conversation, you can just slow your bikes down to about 70-80 kilometers an hour, and you'll be able to hear each other at high speeds. You can get a gist of what people are saying, but you don't want to be telling them a recipe or anything like that, because yeah, it'd be a bit difficult. But I don't know, we're pretty happy with them, I reckon.
Yeah.
They'd be yeah, definitely recommend them. If you don't use earplugs, 100% they'll be fine. Just a little bit quiet with earplugs, but yeah, no worries. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hope this video's helped out some people out there. I know there haven't been many reviews of the FX8 Air yet. I believe it is a fairly new model, so I was keen to check them out and do a bit of a review. I did find some reviews that were in different languages, so hopefully now we've got an English one. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll see you on the next video.